What's happening? It's your boy HD4PRESIDENT, representing Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I'm rocking with OTR Views. Wow!
Alright, man, it's Nick with OTR Views, man. We got my boy HD President in the building.
You know what's happening, you know what it is.
What's happening, bro? What's happening, bro?
Cool.
Good, man. You doing big things out here. I want to say congratulations, first of all.
Appreciate it.
For sure, man. Tell us a little bit about you, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just a young dude out of BR, Baton Rouge to be exact. Been in the music business for 20 plus years. Finally get my chance to, you know, shine. You know, just a solid dude. Stayed down, helped a lot of people, watched a lot of people pass me up. Never got discouraged, just kept working. Now I'm where I'm at.
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, what can you tell people like that is in that position right now, kind of just watching everybody blow up, and they trying to figure out how they can blow up next, or what they need to do next? Like, what kind of motivation can you get in?
To be honest, man, keep working it.
Yeah.
Believing in yourself. Like, you can't get discouraged about what the next person doing. You really gotta use it as motivation. That's what I do. Like, every time an artist from Baton Rouge, you know, blow, I just use it for motivation. Be like, oh yeah, it's possible. You know what I'm saying? So, watching Young Boy, watching Gates, watching Boosie, watching Fredo, you know what I'm saying, watching all of them go to the top, it just made me feel like I know I can make it. So, use it as motivation.
Okay. So I know you've been on your grind for the longest, man. What's some of the problems that you ran into early on that you really just had to overcome and had to keep going?
People doubting you. People not liking the style of music from the city you come from. Like, if I would have been from New York, I would have been blew up.
Right.
But being from where we from, they more in tune with a certain sound.
Right.
So until you catch them with that sound they like, they're not gonna really listen to you. But when you finally, you know, when you get your foot in the door, you can do whatever you want to do from there. But coming out of my city, you're gonna have to, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have to give them something that they can relate to in order for them to catch on to what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So let's talk about the touchdown to Call the Hill, man. Like, is that something that you already had in the books, that you had been recorded, or is that just a new record that you felt like, okay, I'm gonna do this for the city?
Nah, I had recorded that like the day I dropped it.
Wow.
Same day type shit. Like, I had it in my head, you know what I'm saying? I just kept saying, I already had the hook in my head, but when I was riding down the street, and my producer had sent me a track, and I just kept playing, and I'm like, I say, hold up, started smoking Zaza out the pack, I told her roll up, and I just kept repeating it over, and I'm like, I'm finna go home and drop this right now. So when I listened to it, I'll listen to that, and I'll listen to the beat, and I called my manager, I was like, hey, I got the song that's finna take us all the way to the top. And I went on and recorded it, dropped it like the next day, and it went viral the next day.
Wow, you already knew what was going on.
Yeah, because my other 2 songs that already went viral, but they did like 100,000, 60,000. So I was like, this time I gotta make it count for real. Yeah. Like, they get this one, I think this one will make them move a little harder. But I ain't expected to go viral like that, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Once it catch.
It caught.
it catch. Now, people like, okay, so the one that you got with Boosie, is that like the same beat for the touchdown?
It's 2 different songs.
It's 2 different sons?
Yeah.
Okay, so do people compare them a lot?
Nah, a lot of people don't ever realize it's a different song. They be thinking it's the same song.
Really?
They be talking about the touchdown with Boosie. I'm like, that ain't Boosie on the song.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's crazy because the other song really got more streams than the touchdowns.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The
other song, Can't Stop Jigging, got like 30,000.
Yeah.
But see, it's been out for a year.
Oh, okay.
So I produced that beat. Me and Playboy, he did the kicks and hats. I did all the instruments. So what my producer who produced Touchdown did, he took that beat and used the beginning of that song and made a new beat with that beat. So basically, he revised the song I had already did. So that's why people get it mixed up, because he revised the song that I had already done. But then, you know what I'm saying, if you go check the records, it's like that song was going crazy already. It had already took over the southern region.
Ah.
So people be like, oh, he a one-hit wonder. And I'm like, oh, you must forgot the beginning of this song is another song that was already a hit.
Yeah.
You know, and then the Bow 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 song that I actually dropped, it's had like 15 million.
Dang.
So it's like,
so they can't say you just a
yeah, they can't. And Band Dance at like 4-5 million.
Yeah.
You know, Turn Me Up for like 4 million. So they just be talking. They don't really be doing the history.
Yeah.
They follow the TikTok thing and didn't go through the history after TikTok.
Yeah.
If they would have did the history, they would have seen all my other songs was already going crazy.
Yeah, well, you got a lot. You got so much more that you finna do. So
Yeah. It don't matter. It don't even matter no more. We just laughing at it now, like we on a whole other wave now.
Yeah. Now the producer thing, like, did you already know how to make beats? Like, you been producing? Or?
Yeah, I've been producing my own tracks for over 15 years.
Ah.
Yeah, I've been doing that.
What was the motivation behind that? Like, what made you want to do that too?
My producer's lazy, acting lazy, and don't want to come make no beats. So I was like, show me how to plug this keyboard up and let me see how you do something. So
yeah.
Taught myself how to make them, you know what I'm saying? I taught myself how to make beats in like 2002, 2003, but I wasn't really good at it. But I just can naturally play a keyboard.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just kept working and learned how to actually do it.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin used to make beats too. Like when I was like in 1997, my cousin used to remake Manny Fresh beats, and I used to rap Juvenile verses and record all Juvenile verses.
Yeah.
And then I had started writing my own raps. You know what I'm saying? So I've been hands on the keyboard since a kid. So it kind of like grew into it.
Yeah. So now you can make triple the songs that you.
All my songs that's going crazy, I co-produced every last one of them.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
So, because for people that don't know, now you getting paid dope.
Yeah, I get paid everywhere around the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The first Can't Stop Jigging, I get 100% of that money.
That's crazy.
The original one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The one with Boosie, he gets some. Playboy XO gets some, but the first original Can't Stop Jigging, 100% of the royalties to that song come straight to me.
And you dropped that before you signed.
Before all this, I dropped Touchdown before I signed.
Dang.
I ain't dropped no song since I signed a deal.
So you just signed?
I just signed a deal. I went viral with all that before a deal.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, I did a billion before a deal. That's before a deal.
Okay.
That was definitely.
Hard, man. So what made you want to put Boosie on the Can't Stop Jigging?
Shoot, Boosie, we was in the studio doing another song. He was like, "Was up the Can't Stop Jigging song?"
Yeah.
Like, let's do. I've been around Booth for like 10, 15 years though. Like, we been locked in. You probably can go watch some old shows and see me right beside him on stage.
Yeah.
Just waiting and playing my position, not rushing it. You know what I'm saying? But Boosie he saluted me for doing what I did, because 6 months prior to making Can't Stop Jigging, I was at Boosie's house, sitting on back of his truck with him. And I told him I'm finna take off with this music stuff.
Yeah.
Like, what you about to do? I was like, oh, you finna see? I said, I'm gonna meet you at the top.
Yeah.
And then when he came back, he like, you just told me that you was about to do this and you did it. So he like saluted me for doing it. You know what I'm saying? So the song, it was just like the city. You had to do it for the city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it just went from there. He was supposed to be on the Touchdown remix too, but he ain't never sent me his brakes back in time. And Motown was ready to.
Yeah, they was ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So like, all of these years that done went by, like, what made you say 6 months? Then, what made you say 6 months? I'm gonna do this. Like,
I ain't put a time frame on it, but for the last 2 years, I just kept feeling like it's about to happen.
Yeah.
You know, so I just kept feeling like it was about to happen. And when COVID-19 first hit, it shut everything down in Louisiana. So we was sitting around not doing nothing. So that's when everybody started getting weird. It was like, oh, record labels, they ain't giving out no money right now. They shut down. So everybody looking at it that way. You know, so I came to Houston. Carl Crawford called me to Houston to come meet with me. Shout out to Carl, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I came out here, played some stuff for him, did some songs with his artists, and it just ain't really turn out. I ain't saying it turn out well, I'm gonna say we ain't getting nowhere from that. But just being around Carl and seeing how he was living, riding around in the Lambo and stuff, you know, it just was motivation to be like, man, you gotta turn up. So I went home like, I'm gonna make me a hit now. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of being slept. At this point, I feel like I've been slept on too many times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just went home, made a hit. I made Can't Stop Jigging the day after I left Houston.
Yeah.
I left Houston, went home, and produced the song and made the song same day. And next thing you know, we here.
That's crazy.
Right,
That's
so
crazy.
Shout out to Carl Crawford. That was motivation, you know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Yeah, that's crazy. And you probably don't even understand. Like, that's just showing that you built different, because a lot of the positions that you done been in, a lot of people probably would have flashed out on the internet.
Yeah, saying
woo woo. I don't like this. I don't like this label. I don't like this person. He ain't trying to show me no love.
Yeah,
woo,
nah,
woo.
you can't look at it like that, man.
Yeah.
I feel like even taking the time out your day to even much sit with me and even see what I had going on, I had to respect it, you know what I'm saying? So, like I say, man, I mean, we still kept a relationship, you know. I still pull up on him and everything. Like, ain't nothing changed. It just, you know, I had to go a different route, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good, though. Like,
Yeah,
I don't never take it. I had a homeboy who told me, well, he ain't really my homeboy, but I had a dude I know. Like 3 years ago, he told me I can't rap. He like, you can't rap, and what he told me, he was like, it's another rapper it's some other local rappers. He told me I wasn't on their level. He was like, you ain't even on such and such level. And I'm like, wow, that's your opinion, you know, I ain't tripping. I ain't mad. So I literally made a song talking about the situation, and I told him in the song, I said his name, I talked about how I don't need these other local rappers, and I talked about in a couple years y'all gonna be asking me to feed y'all. Yeah. And then I dropped it. I dropped it like 3 years ago. 3 years later, look who feeding the city. You know what I'm saying? And I posted the song and reminded him. Yeah. And he couldn't do nothing but respect it. Like, man, you stood on it what you said. Yeah. You can't do nothing but respect. You gotta respect my mind, because every time somebody doubt me, I prove them wrong. So you gotta respect my mind, man. Yeah. I used to say, oh, you been rapping too long, you ain't never gonna blow. You be hanging with Scotty Kane, you ain't never blew up. You be with Mr. Kane, you ain't blew up. Man, I heard everything you can hear. Yeah. Oh, you helped OBN out when he was first coming, he passed you up. Man, I heard it all. I'm just sitting back laughing like y'all just don't know what's gonna happen. Don't know what's going on. Yeah, you don't know. I'm over here cooking up the sickest thing you can think of, but like I say, I take all that and feed off of it. Yeah. Like right now, they be talking, they know, you know what I'm saying whatever. Oh, he only got one song, you know, blah blah blah. I be like, yeah.